On 30th April 2010, exactly 15 years after he turned blind, Henry Wanyoike comes to Germany to meet Petra Verweyen from CBM, who once helped him find his way back into life. On this occasion, and as part of his ongoing mission, he visits the Mellendorf High School to share his vision with the younger generation. The Kenyan marathon runner and multiple Paralympic Games medalist has supported and initiated various programs to help persons with a disability and empower them through self-reliance and sport. Among other things, Henry is a CBM Goodwill Advocate and IPC Paralympian Ambassador.
We are in this school to come and share our great experience with the children, and because for us we believe to share with the young ones, because we want them to make them champions. I met Christian Blind Mission CBM, and they did good work to me. So because they did good to me, what about myself? I have to do something else for other people, and that is why I feel always motivated to have that big heart and support other people. Even if it is not everybody, but some of them might be benefit from my great experience, and have been able to overcome my blindness, and how I've been able to become successful, because I want them to also be successful in their own ways, and to become champions in their own ways. During the night of 30th April 1995, I went to bed very well, and the next day I could not be able to see again. So it's a very important day to me. I always call it my second birthday. There are several people who supported me when I lost my sight, and like my mother, my sister, and my friends, people like Joseph, they were good to me. Again, when I went to the Kikuyu Hospital, it's one of the beneficiary of the Christian Blind Mission, I met a lady called Petra. She was so good to me and so kind to me when I was so down, and when I was so much depressed and frustrated by life.
Normally, when I assess somebody for the first time, I ask the question, what do you expect from life? What are your goals in life, and where do you want to reach? And then Henry told me, oh, actually, I wanted to become an international runner. And then I thought, how can I solve this now? Because that was a goal I have never heard before. Because mainly the people tell me, I want to read, I want to write, I want to do my job again, or whatever, I want to work in the household, but not international runner. But then I said, okay, I cannot now discourage him. So I said, okay, Henry, we will try, we do this step by step, and we will see where we reach.
So the first competition was in Sydney Paralympics. I won that race, and then I decided, because I always like to live with challenges, I decided even to do longer distance, 10,000 meters. It gives me a lot of determination, self-confidence, courage to carry on with life, and I always believe that with the marathons I can be able to face the world in a different way. Come here! Finish like this, do like this. Push hard. Push hard. And at least we try to show them that life here is much better comparing to life in Africa. And I try to show them they should take opportunity of the facilities they have and everything they have here. Because I always have the passion of these children, that one day they can be able to make it like Henry, despite the challenges they are going through, and despite the problems, many problems you have in Africa. And then we are like this, so he can use the string to push me to his side or to my side, and then he can even use his hand when we are running. So he always tell me we are turning left, we are turning right, like that. So that is how we do. Maybe we can demonstrate a few meters and then come back. Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Now you are responsible.
We can just go for a few meters and then come back. Can you go a bit? How is it? Good. Yeah. Back in Kenya, we normally even try to do the same thing, blindfolded and try to run with them. And again, like having projects with the young people, involving the young people in several projects like of planting of trees, and also having like soccer tournaments. So I want to make this world better than the way I found it. We prepare them to be very responsible people, very successful people. So that is why I love working with young people. So I believe this is the best time to involve bright people in everything, be it in the offices, to give them good education, good health, and then even about environmental programs. So we are trying to show them it is always good to do something good for others, like to support other children who are bright in the other parts of the world. And through the teamwork spirit, we can be able to do a lot, and we can be able to achieve a lot within a very short time. Thank you. You are in the 10th grade, 12th grade? 9th grade. Oh, great. I hope you have really enjoyed our visit.
Yeah.
Ah, great.
Ja, also ich denke, dass auf jeden Fall sehr viel
I
geschafft
think
hat.
he achieved so much.
Ihm eigentlich.
It's really amazing.
Weil ich find's
We
schon
talked
toll,
about it
also wenn man-
today,
vor allem wir haben
how
uns
he
auch
made it.
unterhalten mit
I mean, to
21,
turn
wenn
blind
man
at the age of
blind wird,
21.
ich meine, als wenn man als Kind
When you
kann
turn
man
blind
vielleicht
as a
groß
kid,
werden und
it's
so
probably
weiter, aber
easier to grow up and get used to it.
Also halt später
But at an
auf jeden Fall
older
finde ich
age,
ganz schön- also
I'm
viel
just
schöner
amazed
als
about all his
das
achievements. It's great.
Es war schon
It
echt
was really
aufregend. Also ich bin
exciting, and
so
I'm so
beeindruckt davon,
impressed
was
by
er alles so
everything he has
reingestellt
done.
hat. Und ich find's auch echt klasse,
It was
dass er
great to
das-
have him here
Es war
today and
nett,
have the
nochmal
possibility to guide him too.
Also, war ganz cool.
Erstmal habe ich gedacht, ich hätte das nicht geschafft.
My first thought was that I couldn't have made it.
Da
I
musst
have to
du
say,
halt
you need a
Ehrgeiz,
lot of
da
ambition
musst
and
du-
patience.
Da muss man durchhalten.
And I hope we'll keep doing it in the
Wenn
future.
er das weiterhin
Amazing.
so schafft, also Respekt.
Viele Schüler haben ja auch einen Rückschlag erlebt.
Many of the pupils have experienced setbacks in their lives. The way Henry worked his way back after such a blow, he's a role model, and he definitely got the point across today.
Glaube ich, für viele Schüler kann er das sein. Und das hat er heute garantiert rübergebracht.
He got blind, and then it was 1 year before we met. So he had to stay 1 year at home, feeling very bad, feeling very sad. He was really depressed. So he was not a happy man when he came into my office. He was like a little. He was very kind. He was very friendly, but he was somehow still depressed, and he couldn't believe that time that I could really help him. But he made it. He could change the depression into motivating himself. And he says that when he motivates others, this helps him to motivate himself again, so that he can even motivate more people. This gives him more energy, so that he is able to do even more than he would even think himself what he could do. I learned from Henry to be strong, and even when the situation is very hard to stand, not to give up.
And they should not limit themselves from achieving, because they are great achievers. That is the message I can give to the young people.
The thing he always told me, be strong like a lion. Imara kama simba. That's Kiswahili.